I want to go back to some special, if you can remember, it doesn't have to be special, something that made you feel very purposeful, or you made it felt like a big achievement in your career. It can happen, it can be like 10 years ago or yesterday. So something that you really felt, like, this is why I am a coach. Is there any situation like that? Any story you can share?
Well, in my coaching practice, but I told you already about this, like this progress from shifting into more being able of having a void mind, what I said before, is one thing. But if you ask me about the whole career, I would say what still makes me very excited and enthusiastic is shifting from what I did before. I worked in the marketing field, like promoting ideas, promoting products, into developing people, because it's totally different. Yeah. This makes me just happy. I might still, of course, we all have to deal with products like our own brand, promote ourselves, but really developing people in whatever way I do, like coaching or training or facilitating, is dealing with people. And this is, I think, achievement, if you want to. Yeah, I think I even, when I was 40, I'm now a bit older, but I didn't really know clearly what is my purpose of life. I did a lot of different things. I don't want to say I was unhappy. I still had fun, but finding this coaching work in this industry as kind of an achievement in finding the purpose of my life or mission of my life makes me very satisfied. And now I'm a PCC. I'm professional certified coach now for 4 years, I guess. And as I said, I hope I will be able to do it much longer. And I think this is an achievement, just finding what you like, finding the purpose, aligning with my strengths. Well, I don't want to, strength, just empathy. Of course, if we don't have empathy, we can hardly be a coach. Or let's say high level of sensitivity, which I feel a lot of things easily, or intuition, you could call them. And if you are able to bring these strengths into your work, what else do you want to have and be successful? I think this was one achievement. Yeah. And I'm very happy for just having signed up into this coaching training 9 years ago.
Yeah. It's so interesting. I didn't expect that kind of an answer. I was expecting something more average, but you gave me, like more than average answer. Yeah. Because usually people will find a specific situation when something happened, like, I earned a lot of money, or I got my very first biggest client ever, or something. But actually it's something totally different for you, shifting from the previous career to this career, and actually finding the fulfillment we mentioned, and the purpose, and so many other rewarding things. Yeah. Such a great answer. This is the reason why you're the first guest.
No, thank you. Yeah. You're very flexible in asking questions as well. Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. And what else I would like to ask is, did you ever get stuck on this way since you applied for the training 9 years ago, and you just bumped into coaching? And then did you ever get stuck and felt like, oh, did I make a mistake? Should I go back to marketing or any other previous career? Did you ever have this feeling?
Not really. A very short answer. Not me. Well, having lived in Shanghai for quite a long time, building up my network, having some referrals, it always worked. And I always had to trust, because working as a coach, if you're freelance, it's still something you have to step into uncertainty. But we all have to learn to live with uncertainty. Yeah. But I would say for everyone else, maybe I could give some tips or some advice.
Yeah.
Once you get stuck, I would say, not only as a coach, but maybe any way in life. When I got stuck, when I said like 11, 12 years ago, that was the first time I found a coach, meaning find a coach. Like promoting me, promoting you at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I mean it really, just one possibility. But I of course, much more like I would say, of course, it's about the self-doubt, self-belief, what
Yeah.
beliefs we have about ourselves, and getting out of this kind of valley. What helps? I would say connect with friends,
Yeah.
connect with professionals. And what I always talk about, not only because I'm German, and I think as being German, I ask a lot of questions. It's kind of my culture DNA, but meaning asking a lot of questions as well means asking for feedback and giving
Mm.
feedback. I think once you are in this situation of getting stuck, you can ask friends or other people like, what do you think about me? What have I done before? How do you see it? And getting this feedback as well can help you to get out of this stuckness kind of, yeah. So connecting to people, asking questions, or getting into as well kind of community. And in Shanghai, in China, maybe everywhere around, we have coaching communities, or we have communities for special industries. Always
Mm.
being open, staying open to connect uh, to people. Of course, we might have times because you asked me, we are kind of closing up and
Mm.
like asking ourselves, was this the right decision? Yes, we all have this time, but again,
Yeah.
cannot connecting to other people, getting some feedback might help you to get out of this dilemma. I think these are some
Yeah.
some tips, and as well by asking for feedback on, oh, let's say knowing yourself. I've been on the path of self-development for many years, meaning knowing your strengths and reminding yourself of the strengths you have.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
one of the exercises I sometimes do, not always in coaching session, maybe even in the chemistry meeting, is asking about the strengths, but
Mm.
not only about 1, 2, 3 strengths, no,
Mm.
about 41 strengths. And people get overwhelmed. I believe one of my basic beliefs in coaching is I believe in the person. I believe
Mm.
that the person has the gold, and I want to dig out the gold together
Mm.
with this person. That's one of my strong beliefs.
That sounds really amazing. Now I'm thinking, can I find 41 strengths for myself right now and make a list? Would I be able to do that? It sounds really, like you said, overwhelming. But if a person can do it, then nothing can stop them, you know? If they become aware they have 41 strengths or more than three,
Much,
they should
much,
feel, yeah,
much more than
yes,
41. And a lot
yes,
of people, it's so interesting, this exercise. They might get a bit stuck in the beginning, finding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but once they're at number 6, 7, it flows out like, wow, I can do this. I'm good in this. I have this strength. And then presenting it to me. It's one way already of getting out of this stuckness.
yeah. And does it happen when they are doing that? Maybe now I'm interested. It just popped up. Um,
Mm,
does
yeah.
it show in their body language? For example, if they're writing down, 1, 2, 3, and then getting more and more, do they look, more aware, or they just keep on writing like it's a homework? Did you notice
No,
anything like that?
no, no. It is actually homework. Now, don't make them write in the session. It would take ages for
Ah,
some people.
okay,
No.
okay.
No. This is what I do. Assign homeworks nearly
Mm-hmm.
of course, every session is a homework. No,
Yeah,
if I would make them like write them down in the session, it wouldn't work. They might feel under pressure and
yeah,
time restraint. No, this is a homework. But when they present it, well, it depends on the time. If I make them read out this, some of the strengths, they like lighten up and say, wow, and
yeah.
this, and make them maybe identify the main strength. This is something because when they want to develop, is it for life, like in relationship, something, or communication, or business relationships, um, to be aware of these strengths and to be aware when to apply these strengths, or are they being overdone, overused these strengths maybe as well?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All these aspects are very important to raise awareness and to make a change, I would say.
Nice, so nice. Okay, so to sum it up, actually, what we are saying to the newcomers in the industry: be brave and try it out. Find whatever makes you feel purposeful and fulfilled, and also trust the process, trust the client. If you have some stumbling along the way, trust that you can make it through. And probably I want to mention something. Some of these coaching tools we learn on the way, we can also use on ourselves because being a coach for others also can go back to us when we feel overwhelmed or stuck or insecure, because you also mentioned previously maybe you didn't know if you will be able to coach some very high level leaders, and then maybe this is the moment to reach out to your toolbox and say, oh, okay, maybe let me apply this on myself and help myself to realize or remind myself that I can actually do this. Is there anything that you would like to add, like a final message to our future viewers?
Well, just to add maybe one more element on what is important as a coach is continuous learning, never give up learning. Like anyway, as a ACT, PCC, you have to attend some learning modules and to improve, to go on with on your journey. And as a final note, well, we all need coaching, believe in coaching, be clear on what you do. Coaching is not anything, it's something very specific still. We have so many people around who call themselves coaches. I'm a coach, whatever coach. Yeah, maybe yes, maybe no. And people mix it up with counseling, with training,
Yes.
with consulting, with anything. But be clear, for me, coaching is coaching. If I open it up to training, I do talk about it. I say, this is training. We can do a bit of a mix, but coaching is still an industry which is very valuable. It shouldn't be totally mixed with something else. So again, what you say, I think whoever wants to become a coach, first of all, get to know yourself a lot. This takes time. And then use this knowledge to relate to people, to empathize with people, and to support them to become better. You all need this.
So nice. I'm so happy. I want to do it all over again every day. Talk about more and more different topics. If we can find a sponsor to pay for us. I'm so happy to have you today. And I think you really helped a lot with your insights. And I'm sure some of the viewers will be very inspired. Thank you for your time. And
I hope so.
I'm really hoping to counting the days to see you soon again, offline somewhere, over coffee, over food, over dancing, and everything else we can think of. Yeah.
I would love to. Thanks a lot. Hvala, Katarina. Yeah. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.